Golf Central pregame at noon. We're back here tomorrow at 7. See you, everybody.
Previously on the Haney Project.
Son of a...
The most decorated Olympic athlete of all time made the decision.
Michael, how are you?
It's time to try something new.
My back is going to be sore tomorrow.
But Michael Phelps' new coach doesn't care about the 18 gold medals.
I can't believe it was wearing you out. Are you serious?
I mean, yeah.
Hank Haney is focused on only one thing. The golf swing.
He wants it right away. Well, everybody wants it right away.
In Michael's first sport, he exceeded the loftiest of goals. In his newest endeavor, the objective is a bit more reasonable.
Hopefully I can beat my best score, which is 91.
The game plan was established.
We got to rattle off 100 of those.
100 good swings right now. I was so upset.
And now the Whirlwind Golf Tour is underway. Up next, it's the Ryder Cup, the birthplace of golf, a trip to Atlantic City, and maybe even a return to the Olympics.
That was going to be the only way I was coming back.
It's all on the Haney Project. Michael Phelps.
I want to get better, and I want to get better fast.
I don't think we're going to probably win the gold medal in golf in the next Olympics. Good. Shorter follow through.
This is the most nerve-wracking thing I've ever done in my life.
Ah, look who's on the green dancing.
For an athlete who has represented the United States at 4 different Olympic Games, it's only natural that in his newest sport, golf, Michael Phelps wants to be around the game's most patriotic contest, the Ryder Cup.
Obviously, an American. I'm a diehard American, and you know, this is a big match.
But before the professionals take center stage at Medina Country Club, Phelps finds himself right back in the public eye as he prepares for the Ryder Cup Pro-Am. At the driving range at Medina, word spreads about the newest golfer to join the celebrity circuit.
Michael Phelps will probably do everything he wants to do. You know, with that kind of energy, he should be picking up bottles and cans by the highway, you know, just helping out the country.
Eventually, Phelps makes his way to the range, where the celebrities and fans give way to one of the game's iconic figures, Lee Trevino.
I love you, man. We watched it. I love watching it.
Thank you.
It's been fabulous. You're going back again, aren't you?
No, I'm done.
You done?
I'm retired. Finished. I'm going to try this.
I hear you want to play here.
Yeah.
If you ever need any help, let me know.
We're working with...
I know all the tricks.
Working with Hank now a little bit doing the Haney Project. So
Hank's good, but I got all the tricks.
Tough.
You don't have to tell him about passion to work. If this is what he wants, then he'll get a passion for it. He'll be fine. Out of your right eye, look at this hand. Is it covering the shoe? No. Cover the shoe. Keep the ball back here.
Okay.
There you go. See, this is supposed to be in a straight...
While tips from the likes of Lee Trevino and Dave Stockton are welcomed by Phelps,
When you're working, I'd like to see your hands closer.
they put his coach, who is teaching in Cabo, Mexico, in a precarious position.
All the celebrity golfers that I've helped, it's always the same thing. I mean, they end up getting tips from everybody because nobody really has a plan, but everybody's got a tip, and that makes it tough.
Back in Chicago, Haney's fears appear to be justified.
I got so much in my head right now, it's not even funny.
But the mood is lightened by someone who does exactly that for a living, comedian George Lopez.
Hey, we're not the only ones that can swim. Michael Phelps is here, too.
All right, sir.
Congratulations. Great to meet you.
Thank you very much.
Hey, you know the other swimmer in the group?
I'm a little out of my element here, but hey, you give me a Speedo, I'll put on a Speedo. I may feel more comfortable in front of this many people.
But the crowd at the range pales in comparison to what lies ahead. Phelps' company on his walk to the first tee. 5-time Ryder Cup player and captain, Hal Sutton.
Ready to do this?
Michael, please.
No. We walk up together. We'll do it together. Swimming was so easy for me.
Out comes Michael Phelps.
Me walking out on the pool deck was something I've done hundreds, thousands of times. I don't like playing in front of people. I don't like having a crowd when I play golf. It does add a lot of stress. I felt my hand shaking, and that's probably the most nervous I've ever been.
Back in Cabo, the coach has a wish list for his students' first shot.
All right, let's check out these swings here.
He set the standard in swimming that may never be matched. A winner of 22 total Olympic medals. 18 of them gold. Captain America, Michael Phelps.
I hope Michael takes a practice swing and gets a feel for what he's doing. That's kind of a key, I think, to settle you down a little bit. I'm sure when he's on the first tee, he's pretty nervous, and he's probably just trying to make contact somehow.
Got it out of the way.
First off, he swung so slow that even if he would have flushed it, it would have gone like $180. If you're going to go, let's go. When he said I got it out of the way, that was clearly what he was trying to do, was just get it over with. Not a great effort.
Coming up,
this is the most nerve-wracking thing I've ever done in my life.
The pressure is turned up at the Ryder Cup. Hank and Michael's time in Atlantic City gets off to a rough start.
Faster. We're like taking a nap.
Hank's going to be a tough coach. I know that.
Hit that thing.
And later, Michael visits the birthplace of golf.
Hands are cold. Face is cold. It's done for a while. We're leaving it in the bag for a while.
But he leaves with yet another record.
This guy's 26 handicap. He couldn't. He has.
Oh, that's unbelievable.
The Haney Project, brought to you by Crocs Golf with Hank Haney. Performance from Hank. Comfort from Crocs. Check them out at crocs.com. Bridgestone Golf, bridging the gap between you and the pros.
Mine's set at 10 degrees.
Down and a half.
Open one.
Neutral.
Heavy weight in the toe.
Oh, baby. Long.
It's not only going to carry, it's going to hit the ground running.
The new R1 is TaylorMade's most adjustable driver ever. And while every R1 starts out the same,
Golf Galaxy makes it yours.
Golf Galaxy has the technology and fitting expertise to tune the R1 to work with your swing.
Adjust the loft a little bit. There, so we're right on spot on.
Maximizing distance and accuracy.
Make it your R1. Get tuned at Golf Galaxy.
You're a complicated, diverse creature. A fine mix of debonair and adrenaline. Battle scars and good jokes. With an exceptionally smooth taste, only 95 calories and 2.6 carbs, Michelob Ultra is the superior light beer. Perfect for every side of you.
This Italian B&T is amazing. I feel like I'm in Italy. Ciao. Dude, she was talking to me. They're never talking to you. What? Never.
Get to Subway for the Italian collection. Lose yourself in the meatball pepperoni melt with primo provolone or the Italian BMT. Subway, eat fresh.
Monday on an all-new episode of The Fix.
How the winner tamed the TPC Blue Monster at Doral, and I'll break down viewer swings and answer your questions.
The Golf Fix. Monday at 7 on Golf Channel. Monday, Verdi finds out what drives Lee Westwood.
Baby. If there was one reason why you haven't won that big one yet, what would it be?
All new Verdi. Monday at 10 on Golf Channel.
Medina Country Club, host of 5 major golf championships in the 2012 Ryder Cup. A pressure cooker for even the game's greatest players. For a beginner like Michael Phelps, it's an Olympic-sized experience, minus the years of training. His first hole jitters at the tee followed him to the green.
Shit, even still shaky. Just get him out.
Hole number 2, in front of the familiar surroundings of water, offers a chance at redemption.
He's a fish out of water out here, man. He's out of his element. He's doing something he's not used to doing, and that's always a little uncertainty. I'd hate to be jumping in a pool in a Speedo, I can tell you that.
Things didn't get much better at the 3rd hole.
This is the most nerve-wracking thing I've ever done in my life. So I'm just trying to relax and work on some of the small things. Just have some more fun. It's so stressful. This is as stressful as can be. Everyone yelling, screaming, cheering. It's nuts.
Stress and nerves. 2 words that you wouldn't expect to hear from someone who has competed in 4 Olympic Games and medaled in 22 races overall. Years of training spent for a competition of less than a minute or 2, where milliseconds can mean the difference between gold or nothing at all.
He gets it done again! He did it! Oh, no, he got it done again!
Golf requires so many different kinds of mental skills. You're hitting a ball for 3 minutes. The other 3.5 hours, you're in your mind. Whereas in the pool, it's go, attack, judgment, strategy. There's a whole new set of mental skills that he's going to be required as he takes up golf. And whenever there's an adjustment period and a learning curve, some anxiety, some stress, some doubt is going to creep in.
I feel like I've been on the biggest stage.
But you know what? They just want to see you have fun. That's all. They don't care about how you hit it.
When they see him miss a putt or shank a drive, they may be thinking to themselves, this is Michael Phelps. I'm better than he is. I can't believe that. We want to keep our athletes on a pedestal. We like to see them as heroes and as almost bigger than life. And sometimes when we see that they're flesh and blood, sometimes we can relate to that. It brings us closer to them. But sometimes it can leave us feeling disappointed. And if the athlete picks that up, that's going to create more pressure for the athlete too.
On the 18th hole, with his team in the lead, Phelps changes things up.
The driver is still not seeing the action, but I like the practice swings.
Gotta turn him over. Yeah. Ankle point that out. Turn it over.
Missed it a little to the right. Not bad, though. 18th hole, you're still smiling. Most people would be long gone mentally by that point.
With a little help from his friends, Phelps ends up in a familiar position on the winning team at the Ryder Cup Pro-Am.
I finally saw, a little bit what these guys go through when they come in on a Sunday and have to play. And I had a great team. They're hitting all the good shots, and they carried me. I'll say it. They carried me. I'm not letting this thing go. This is the next challenge for me in my life.
Coming up, an Olympic hero makes a confession.
I don't think you're lazy. Be surprised.
Hang tackles 2 projects at once.
I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on, honestly. Jeff's awesome. He's one of a kind.
And Scotland presents an entirely new challenge.
Oh, you're sucking. It's like miserable. That's probably the most frustrated I've ever been in this sport. Wow.
Hey!
Sorry!
Bang.
I'm not.
Sorry, Mr. Tiger. Did you see that?
Hey.
It's coming.
This guy's the greatest American athlete. It's unbelievable in the world. I mean, so I love the fact that he loves golf, that he's trying to get better at it. I'm excited about seeing him. I think everybody is. I mean, it's one of those characters like what Barkley did so well for the Haney project was bring somebody who's beloved by everybody and then take him out of the pool, put some clothes on him, and put some golf clubs in his hands.
You know, thanks to a Natablock, I'm thinking about trying some new things. Maybe I'll just stick to golf.
No matter what your activity, a Natablock can help. It's scientifically proven to help regulate excessive inflammation in joints and muscles. It works so you can play.
I haven't felt this good in years.
Turn back the clock with a Natablock.
At The General, we give over 1 million online car insurance quotes a year. But you can also get a fast, free quote over the phone from a real person like Valerie or Mike. Monthly payments are as low as $39, and you choose your due date. You can also get instant proof of insurance. Give us a call right now or go online for an anonymous, fast, free quote from The General. For a great low rate you can get online, go to The General and save some time.
It starts with creamy, smooth DQ soft serve, made from our secret recipe. Then we throw in cookies, candy, other delicious toppings, and blend it all together to create the Dairy Queen Blizzard. There may be imitators, but we all know the Blizzard is one of a kind, except for right now, when you can buy one and get another for just 99 cents. That's right, buy one Blizzard and get a second for only 99 cents. So now's your chance to get two of the one and only.
There is nothing like a good story.
There's a million things in here that remind me of my life.
Storytelling is what sports are all about.
Have you ever been on a golf course?
Never. Good stories, they have a lasting effect on people. We're going to find the stories that people will be talking about the next day.
In Play with Jimmy Roberts. Premieres Tuesday at 10:30 on Golf Channel.
With the first trophy of a fledgling golf career under his belt, Michael Phelps is headed to the boardwalk and the Atlantic City Country Club, the site of his foundation's 3rd annual golf classic.
When I'm around kids, that's the most happy I am. That's the most genuine I am. This is for my foundation, which is for kids to live healthy and active lifestyles and to be water safe, but also have life lessons.
Up first, it's golf lessons.
Let's do it.
Here we go.
As Michael is ready for another session with Hank. But after his showing at the Ryder Cup Pro-Am, the student isn't exactly brimming with confidence.
I want to try and get better. This is going to be one of the most frustrating things I've ever done.
Really?
I think so, yes.
Why?
Normally you think like you can just pick anything up and do it.
Right.
And this is like the one thing that I've struggled with the most.
When he said he thought it was going to be one of the most frustrating things he's ever done, I thought, same with everybody. You know, it's a hard game. When you played, like, analyze your game a little bit for me.
I was digging and...
So one of the big things is eliminating the worst shots. Digging it in the ground, digging big divots is a bad shot for everybody who's watching on TV. I mean, if they have a really bad shot and they struggle with the game, it's not usually thin so much, it's usually fat. They hit too much ground. Just start off little. Let's just start off like we're just chipping it over the end of the tee here. Okay, so let's do a little redo on that right there. Here should be your first couple swings. Just maybe like hip to hip. His swing's long, his takeaway's not right. Only this far through. Good. Do it again. Right here. Stop before you hit the club. Nice. Do it again. There you go, bud. Same thing again. Good. The reason that you have trouble from 160 in, and especially the shorter distances, is because your little swing is not a little swing. It's a big swing. So we got to start little and grow it.
There's just so much going on, and you have to try to literally perfect every little small thing.
Good job. Shorter through. Again. Nice. Beautiful. Perfect. Good job. 3 things you have to do to play good golf. You remember what they are?
No, but you can tell me again.
Okay. Number 1, eliminate penalty shots. Okay, you got to keep the ball in play.
I don't think you've ever told me.
All right. Okay. Second thing, you have to eliminate what I call 2 chips. 2 chips, 2 pitches, 2 sand shots. Anytime you're in close proximity to the green,
I have them a lot.
You got to get the ball on the green. Third thing you have to do, eliminate 3 putts. Those are your 3 things.
I do all 3 of those.
Okay, so
Hank's going to be a tough coach. I know that. I picked it up the very first time I met him.
Not bad.
Too steep.
Too slow and kind of sloppy. A little shorter, a little quicker. It's kind of a theme of your golf. It's a little long and slow, Mike.
Too relaxed, probably.
Yeah, a little bit.
I'm just a really relaxed person. I don't want to say lazy, but kind of how I am.
I don't think you're lazy.
You'd be surprised. When I'm at the pool, I'm definitely not lazy. But when I'm away, I'm a very laid-back, relaxed, chill kind of person. I'm sure Hank's not a fan of me saying I'm a lazy person.
Just takes you longer to get there.
Right.
Good job.
If I want something, I'll move for it.
You want this?
Obviously.
All right, I like that. Faster, faster. Too long, too slow. Michael, faster. Quicker. Not bad. Too slow, though.
He literally has said faster, 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 faster on so many of my shots. And, I mean, this is all new to me.
Come on, speed it up. Too slow still. Like we're like taking a nap. He's got this potential. He has this great potential for speed. I want to see it. Your whole career was all about speed. Now I'm trying to get you to go faster. What's the secret there?
I wish I knew the answer to that question.
Maybe I need a stopwatch. Good job. All right, let's go to the course.
I want to get better, and I want to get better fast.
When I hear about everything you did training from Bob, that wasn't fast. I don't think we're going to probably win the gold medal in golf in the next Olympics, but we're going to...
That was going to be the only way I was coming back.
He could be scratch player by then, for sure. That could be a goal.
Deal. Man, I was trying to make the team, but coach said it's not happening. Got to move on to something else.
Coming up, for the first time this season, Michael and Hank head to the course.
He's a 36 handicap plus.
And later, meet the man with the plan for Michael's future.
Hi, I'm Joe Theismann. When my buddies and I would go out and play a round of golf, I'd have to go to the bathroom at the most inconvenient times. My prostate was giving me fits. The guys would have to wait on the tee while others played through, but not anymore. Now that I use Super Beta Prostate, I get less of those sudden urges to go, and I can get through an entire round without interruption. Life is so much easier, so much more relaxed and enjoyable. If you're tired of those sudden urges coming at the most inconvenient times, get a free bottle of Super Beta Prostate now.
Hey, Joe. I used to go to the bathroom every half an hour at the office. Just couldn't get any work done. Now with Super Beta, I just don't have those sudden urges anymore.
As a lawyer, when I'm in front of a jury, I can't jump up and run to the bathroom. It's a problem. Now with Super Beta Prostate, the problem's solved.
Super Beta is unique because of a scientific breakthrough plant sterol called beta-cytosterol, which helps relieve the sudden urges to go to the bathroom. Super Beta has a trusted history and is the most widely used supplement supported a healthy prostate. Did you know that you'd have to take about 100 yards of saw palmetto pills? That's 6,000 pills to get the same amount of beta-cytosterol that's in just one bottle of Super Beta Prostate.
If you want a stronger urine flow and more complete emptying of your bladder, I recommend Super Beta Prostate. Super Beta Prostate works.
Thanks, Joe, for recommending Super Beta Prostate. Hey, I used to get up 3 or 4 times a night to use the bathroom. Now I don't do it anymore.
I get up only once a night at the most, and my wife sleeps better.
I've been on the road now for 3 hours, and I haven't had to pull over once.
It's just a fact of life. The older you get, the greater the chances are that you're going to have prostate issues. So if you're struggling with an aging prostate, get Super Beta Prostate today and avoid the water hazards of life.
Call now and we'll send every new customer a free bottle of Super Beta Prostate. Just pay shipping and handling. Call 1-800-852-1634. That's 1-800-852-1634.
Monday.
Sure it's not ruining my hair?
No, it's still looking good.
Verdi finds out what drives Lee Westwood.
When you're at the top level, you've got to check every box and try and look for an edge.
If there was one reason why you haven't won that big one yet, what would it be?
And the moves he's making to silence his critics.
It was almost like I was wanting other people to do it for me. I'm actually going to have to take responsibility and clear out all these thoughts.
All new Verdi. Monday at 10, only on Golf Channel.
Atlantic City Country Club, 1897 was formed. I mean, how about the background here?
Can't beat it. Right on the water, too. Perfect.
We're starting on not an easy hole. So, let's see what you got. Good grip on there. Right hand on left thumb. I would give that A. A for routine, A for swing. The shot is take it left with less club,
right,
or take it left and cut it back to the right. But it's a little early in the game to be playing trick shots.
Later.
When you go to the golf course with basically a beginner golfer and you got trouble on the right and they hit a nice high draw to the left, that's a huge step in the right direction. I mean, that makes you think, wow. That was great.
JG, hopping in.
Wherever Michael Phelps is, there's a good chance that JG, close friend Jeff Gross, is nearby. Whether it's Atlantic City or the past few Summer Olympics, where Jeff has had a front seat to history. He also took the golf plunge with Michael back in 2011, when he first met Hank Haney.
Wait a second now. Are you serious?
What?
You're kidding me. That's what you're going with?
Stance?
And your grip?
Yeah. Yep.
Yes. Oh my God. Come on, you're messing with me.
No, I'm really not. This is what I got. This is me.
Wow. He's one of the most fun guys I've ever met. I mean, he's just Michael's best friend and just such a good guy, great personality.
And today, Hank's second look at Jeff's golf game.
All right, let's see what JG's got.
Hey, you bet. Jeff's awesome. You know, he's one of a kind. I give it a 10. A 10.
I don't know what's going on, honestly. I've been hitting him well off the tee. I remember last year how bad it was. You know, he thought I was kidding how bad I was, and I wasn't. Let me do my own grip this time. Your own grip? No, I love your grip. But I'm saying, let me just set it.
You're in charge now?
Not, well, no, I'm saying with this particular, just let me do this.
Okay, let's just get something straight here. Okay, well, this right here, this is my office. When we're here, I'm in charge. I had to remind him that he was in my office. Actually, I was just telling Michael that it was my office, too.
That was good. That felt good. I told you it was a guarantee.
Jeff will have to wait as Hank focuses his attention back to project number 1.
So it's into the wind, 147. What you should hit right here, that little 6 half. His first reaction was, it's 147 yards, and I'm going to hit a 9-iron. And I'm like, well, let's hit like a 6 or 7. The wind's blowing. Let's just practice that little shot. Hit a low shot. Hands a little lower. There you go. Think about what you're doing at the start of this swing. Concentrate. He's basically a maximum handicap. He's a 36 handicap plus. You don't see those kinds of golfers taking out, 7 irons and playing low wind shots. Shorter. There you go, bud. Good. That's what I'm talking about. Nicely done. There's nobody that plays the game at the level you play it now that can even come close to executing this shot, and you can almost pull it off. So in some ways, you're already just way above your skill level.
Being able to hit that shot obviously gives me a lot of confidence, knowing that I can do it, and I have done it.
Good takeaway, left shoulder up and turning back.
That was more of a full swing and not a half swing.
That's pretty good, actually. So here's the thought process here. I got room over there on the left to miss. I got to make sure I square my hand, because even if I do it too much, I still have room to miss over there.
Right.
And the wind will hold me up. Did you follow that?
If you're holding the club right, if your swing's right, if your head's right, if it's windy, it's so much going on.
Coming up, Michael's missing from the range, but tries to make amends at his tournament.
That was like the best shot that anybody's ever hit on a Haney project shot.
Nexium, the purple pill, helps provide many with day and night relief of heartburn symptoms caused by acid reflux disease. There is risk of bone fracture and low magnesium levels. Side effects may include headache, abdominal pain, and diarrhea. Call your doctor right away if you have persistent diarrhea. Other serious stomach conditions may exist. Don't take Nexium if you take clopidogrel. Ask your doctor if Nexium is right for you. Find out how you may be able to get Nexium for just $18 a month at purplepill.com.
Capital One Cash Rewards Card gives you 1% cash back on all purchases, plus a 50% annual bonus. And everyone but her likes 50% more. I have an idea. Do you want a princess dress?
Yeah.
And cupcakes?
Yeah.
Do you want an Etch-a-Sketch?
Yeah.
Do you want 50% more cash?
No.
You got talent.
The Capital One Cash Rewards Card gives you 1% cash back on every purchase, plus a 50% annual bonus on the cash you earn. It's the card for people who like more cash.
That's
I usually say that.
Hello, beautiful. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Hi, Anthony. How much did my discount double check save me?
About $150.
Done.
I don't have State Farm, but insurance. Find me money.
I got you $1.
Oh, you almost had it. You gotta be quicker than that.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. There to help you with unexpected savings. That's getting to a better state.
I'm Zach Johnson. Join the millions of golfers that use GolfLogix, the #1 app for golf. Flyovers, GPS, club tracking, plus scores and stats. All of this right on your phone. Check out the online GolfLogix member clubhouse, where millions of golfers track their game, connect with friends, and compete for prizes. Download the #1 app for golf for free at golflogix.com.
There is nothing like a good story.
There's a million things in here that remind me of my life.
Storytelling is what sports are all about.
Have you ever been on a golf course?
Never. Good stories, they have a lasting effect on people. We're going to find the stories that people will be talking about the next day.
In Play with Jimmy Roberts premieres Tuesday at 10:30 on Golf Channel.
The Atlantic City Country Club. It's been around since 1897, has hosted 6 major championships, and proudly claims to be the birthplace of the term birdie. Today, it's the site of the Michael Phelps Foundation Golf Classic, where everybody wants to spend time with the host.
Good morning.
Good.
Including his coach, who waits for Michael at the range.
It's hard for all these high-end celebrities to just focus on golf when they're getting pulled in all these different directions. And then all of a sudden he's got to shift his focus to, okay, what was I doing with my golf swing yesterday? So it's definitely not ideal, but it is what it is.
With Phelps' time limited, his warm-up session with Hank never happens.
Having some fun.
Let's check you out.
All right.
So their first meeting of the day takes place at the first tee.
When I'm seeing my student just go straight to the first tee without really any formal warm-up, it's not the ideal way to start a round. Thinking about what you're doing there? Swinging a little more right and squaring your left hand? Good swing, Michael. Close?
Hit it well.
Nicely done.
When your coach is around, you obviously want to do everything you can to impress him and to show that you're making improvements.
Gotta get that takeaway. Shoulder back. Short. Back through. That was too much club. I wasn't counting on you doing quite that good. Are you going to get some speed on it?
I'll get some speed on it.
Nice. Very nice. Get in the hole. Good job, Mike. Yeah, that's a great job.
Are you kidding me?
What?
That was so good.
Good.
You hear the sound on that?
Yeah.
That's like serious right there. Can you make the sound? That's serious.
Nice.
The sound that he made when he hit that shot and the trajectory and the flight that he hit at, that was like the best shot that anybody's ever hit on a Haney Project show.
I'm not going to let you down, Hank. You want speed? I'll give you speed.
That was it right there. That was impressive.
Elation, like so many things in this sport, is short-lived.
Hit too hard, I hit too soft.
But tempers can't flare too much. Not when Michael's gallery includes Sister Hillary and Mother Debbie, who is seeing a brand new side of her baby boy.
Retiring at 27. Can't wrap my head around that as his mother, which I enjoy working every day and going to my job. But Michael has worked hard over these past 20 plus years of his life.
Mom, you got to hit one.
Yes.
Come on up.
On the green.
My mom is the most important person in my life. You know, what she has done for me to help me get to where I am and where I've gone wouldn't have been possible without everything that she did for us. She means the world to me, though.
How's the swing?
Pretty good. He just hit one of the best shots ever right there.
Yay! That's exciting.
That was like your world record right there.
That's why he was happy.
Yeah. No, he showed a little potential, so it was great.
Come on. Oh, great putt.
Great putt. There's some bright spots, but then we got some, others in there too, and that's what's driving the score up. But overall, I thought had enough good things happen that we see some real light at the end of the tunnel. Some good shots today. I'll take it.
Coming up,
having duffed a shot at the 18th.
Ready or not, Michael is headed to the UK.
Just nothing was going well that day.
Let's adjust the face angle. This is my R1.
My R1 is looking good.
10.5 degrees. That's my R1.
No, that's my R1.
I wish that was my R1. Now this R1 is yours.
Introducing the new TaylorMade R1. Come to Dick's Sporting Goods and they'll make it yours.
It was the best day. It was the best day. It was the best day. It was the best day because of you.
We make a great pair.
Huh?
Progressive and the great outdoors. We make a great pair.
Right. Totally. That's what I was thinking.
Covering the things that make the outdoors great. Now that's Progressive. Call or click today.
I just want to play. I just want to get out and play. That's what I want to do. I want to go and play some golf.
God.
Shorter in the front still.
It was okay. I didn't mind it.
So much. I'm like, damn, this is a lot. That's good. I probably said the same thing when I was a kid growing up swimming Bob. I was like, man, what is this psycho doing? I don't want to do this anymore. I want to race. I don't want to practice. We talk like Iverson said, talking about practice.
Ernest Sports introduces the ES12 portable launch monitor.
Distance 277 yards.
The free smartphone app captures and analyzes your practice sessions. The ES12 tells you your distance audibly.
128 yards.
Taking the guesswork out of the club selection. Know your distance with the ES12 personal launch monitor. Please visit us at earnestsports.com.
I'm a simple person. If I could do it myself, I will. If I can save money doing it myself, yeah, I'm a do it.
Every day, millions of business owners count on Vistaprint to professionally promote their business easily and affordably.
I was so happy when I opened the box and I looked at it. I showed everyone.
Visit Vistaprint.com to get 250 new and improved cards for only $10, plus free shipping.
Oh, check this out. I did this.
Vistaprint.com.
Holy great Lord. Hey, buddy.
Oh, hey, Flo.
You want to see something cool? Snapshot from Progressive.
My insurance company told me not to talk to people like you.
You always do what they tell you?
No.
Try it and see what your good driving can save you. You don't even have to switch. Unless you're scared.
I'm not scared. We can still see you.
No, you can't.
Pretty sure we can.
Try Snapshot today. No pressure.
Monday, Verdi finds out what drives Lee Westwood.
Baby, if there was one reason why you haven't won that big one yet, what would it be?
All new Verdi, Monday at 10 on Golf Channel. PGA Tour pros from around the globe bring the excitement to Puerto Rico. It's FedEx Cup action on the island of enchantment at the Puerto Rico Open. Coverage begins tonight at 6:30 Eastern on Golf Channel.
For over a decade, thanks to a rigorous training schedule, Michael Phelps never took a real vacation. He traveled all over the world, but, in his words, only ever saw the airport, hotel, and the pool. Through the sport of golf, he is beginning to make up for lost time. In the last week alone, he visited the Windy City for the Ryder Cup Pro-Am. He stopped in Atlantic City for his foundation's golf tournament and is now making his way to the birthplace of golf, Scotland, for the Dunhill Links Pro-Am. Over 4,000 miles all told, but Phelps certainly isn't counting.
And this is the start of my travel with golf, and I'm having a good time.
Phelps' play at the Dunhill Links, a tournament that covers 3 classic courses in Scotland, began at Carnoustie, one of the venues in the Open Championship rotation.
Well, he's not swimming yet, Phelps, but he's still got the opportunity at the 18th.
Carnoustie is literally the most frustrated I've ever been in the sport.
Having duffed a shot at the 18th, Michael Phelps laying up short of the Ballyburn.
Hit it straight, the wind was going, I was in the rough, couldn't get out of the rough, just nothing was going well that day.
Phelps and playing partner Paul Casey missed the cut on the final day at St. Andrews.
But you have to spend a few hours on the range.
You got to make sure you stay down on it.
But Michael did leave the Dunhill links in typical Phelps fashion, with a new record next to his name.
Phelps learning to play golf. Here he is. Look at this. Where is this putt going? Hey, this guy's 26 handicap. He couldn't. He has.
Oh, that's unbelievable.
Well, Michael Phelps. How about that?
Oh, that's as long a putt as I think we've ever seen hold.
I knew I had to get it over the hill. And just kept getting closer and closer and closer. And then fell in, so then I just thought it was appropriate to do a sort of Tiger-esque fist pump and just got excited. I was fired up.
Across the pond, his coach echoes those sentiments.
That was great. Even though it's just a putt, I mean, it makes you feel like a golfer. You know, it's like the longest putt anybody's ever holed on TV. It's got to make them feel good.
Today, Phelps returns to the scene of the putt. King's Barnes Golf Links, built along the North Sea in St. Andrews, Scotland. His group includes close friend Jeff Gross and Michael's longtime agent, Peter Carlisle. Phelps and Carlisle first met in 2002. Michael's first Olympics experience.
First thing he really told me when I asked him the direct question, what do you want to do out of the pool? Because I'm sure I'm not going to help you in the pool. And he said, I want to change the sport of swimming.
Armed with that information, Carlisle developed a 10-year plan for Phelps. 10 years of competition covering 3 Olympic Games.
At the start, the general public doesn't know who he is. He hadn't won a single gold medal in the Olympics. We had the opportunity, really, to develop a plan for 10 years. It enabled me to be much more long-range in terms of planning. And then Michael, of course, delivered every time.
Phelps delivered, and the endorsements followed suit. Carlisle believes his prized client, even as he enters retirement from the pool, could earn $100 million in his lifetime.
There are very few athletes in the world that have truly global relevance. And he's a globally iconic athlete, and that is a very impactful opportunity for a marketer.
Peter has literally helped me do everything I've ever wanted. He's been a friend, he's been an agent, and he's part of our family.
And he's on hand to relive the hole that put Michael on the golfing map.
This is the hole where golf history was made. 3-wood to the front of the green and a 159-foot putt. A lot of pressure on this young man right now to try to replicate that stroke. It's a little tight. Let's see how it goes.
Pretty much where it was before.
From the tee to a green that saw the longest amateur putt recorded on television.
He couldn't. He has.
Oh, that's unbelievable.
I think it's over 1 million hits on YouTube, so it's pretty crazy to be a swimmer all my life and get so many hits off of one golf shot.
That shot is also the pinnacle for Phelps' caddy here in the UK, Kieran Smith.
And to be part of it, and all the messages I got on Facebook and texted to be saying, oh, good read, it's a nice feeling that you get being part of something so big and so special.
And even with the pin in a different location today, Michael tries to recreate his biggest golfing moment to date.
About here, I wanted to get it over that ridge, that far ridge. The hole was at the bottom of the ridge.
I've seen the putt hundreds of times from here, and it's uphill all the way, and you know that as soon as it gets over that ridge, it's just going to feed and feed and feed towards the hole.
Go. Go. It's actually not a bad recreation. That was a little short.
Fittingly, Michael has this putt to win the match for his team today at Kings Barnes. Day 5 of his Scotland adventure is over. Tomorrow, Michael is going out in style.
Thank you, sir.
Coming up, the old course is playing for keeps.
This is more of like a mind thing than anything else, I think.
The Haney Project, brought to you by Dick's Sporting Goods. Every season starts at Dick's. The award-winning Ping G25 series, custom engineered for distance, forgiveness, and control.
Meatball marinara with pepperoni is amazing. So good. Pepperoni makes all my subs taste so much better. How much I love ya. See the game last night? Of course I did. Yeah, that's good.
Get to Subway pronto for a Munjalicious Meatball Pepperoni Melt, a classic with an extra roni kick and primo provolone. Subway, eat fresh.
So, if you have a flat tyre, dead battery, need a tow or lock your keys in the car, Geico's emergency roadside assistance is there 24/7. Oh dear, I got a flat tyre. Yeah, can you find a take where it's a bit more dramatic on that last line, yeah? Yeah, I got it right here. Someone help me! I have a flat tyre! Oh, it's good for me. What do you think?
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
No matter what, people can count on me to get the job done. So when my prostate cancer returned, my doctor told me that this time can be different with Provenge, a personalized treatment that lets me count on my own body to fight back.
Provenge is clinically proven to help extend life in certain men with advanced prostate cancer by taking your own blood cells and reprogramming them to jumpstart your immune system so it can attack your prostate cancer. Provenge can cause serious reactions, including those resulting from the infusion and stroke. Severe but infrequent infusion reactions include chills, fever, fatigue, weakness, breathing difficulties like shortness of breath, decreased oxygen and wheezing, dizziness, headache, high blood pressure, muscle ache, nausea, and vomiting. Tell your doctor about all of your medical problems, including heart problems, lung problems, or history of stroke. Call 1-800-592-6906 for more information. Talk to your doctor and find out if the time is right for Provenge. Provenge, helping you help yourself.
There is nothing like a good story.
There's a million things in here that remind me of my life.
Storytelling is what sports are all about.
Have you ever been on a golf course?
Never. Good stories, they have a lasting effect on people. We're going to find the stories that people will be talking about the next day.
In Play with Jimmy Roberts. Premieres Tuesday at 10:30 on Golf Channel.
The coastal town of St. Andrews, one of the most ancient in all of Scotland. Tourists come to this medieval city to see the ruins of the St. Andrews Cathedral and the St. Rule's Tower, both built in the 12th century. But the claim to fame of this area is the sport of golf. It's on these links, now known as the Old Course at St. Andrews, where the sport was played in the 14 and 1500s. Michael Phelps' week in Scotland ends here today at this breathtaking public course. But beauty, when the conditions are near freezing at 8 in the morning, is definitely in the eye of the beholder.
This is crap. It's not supposed to be this cold playing golf. I picture golf being like 60 degrees, 70 degrees, and sunny. We got the sun, but playing like 25-degree weather is not ideal. Hands are cold. Face is cold. Ears are cold. God, everything's cold.
The weather and fatigue are beginning to take a toll on Michael.
This morning I could barely get out of bed. My legs hurt so bad. This is our 6th round walking in 6 days. So it's been a long week, but a fun week.
And his frustration at the old course comes to a head at the 14th tee with the driver.
Just frustrated. I used to be able to hit that club so well, and it's just more of like a mind thing than anything else, I think. It's kind of why I've just hit 3-wood the whole time. It's done for a while. We're leaving it in the bag for a while here.
Back in his film room, Hank Haney observes his newest project's tantrum.
That wasn't even like a good attempt at being mad. I mean, that wasn't like a real, heave the club. That was just like oh, man. I don't look at that as a bad thing. You have to get mad. You have to get determined. You just can't carry it over to the next shot. You can't carry it over to the next hour or the next day. I would hope that he would be disappointed in a shot like that. I mean, because, you know what? He's better than that.
Whether you like being in them or not, the landmarks at the old course are never-ending, including Hell's Bunker on the 14th hole, where the deepest point reaches 10 feet.
This bunker sucks. This looks miserable. It's easy. No problem. Just need to get it out.
And 3 holes later, one of the most famous holes in all of golf. The road hole, number 17 at St. Andrews.
Have to hit it over part of the hotel. For a new golfer, I mean, it's probably like, whoa, what kind of hole is this? I got to hit it over the hotel.
Is that too far right? Yeah.
He aimed it way right, and it didn't look like that bad of a swing, to be honest with you. What's interesting is his swing is speeding up a little bit, way faster than it was like when he was really nervous at the Ryder Cup.
107 holes of golf over 6 days in the difficult Scottish conditions have left Michael Phelps exhausted. All that's left is one final tee shot.
Good.
And then the walk over the iconic Swilken Bridge on the 18th hole.
Think of how many amazing people walked over this bridge. This is like the mecca of golf. The most famous golf course in the world. And you just think back of all the greats who have walked and played. And you're walking right exactly where they walked. You're hitting the ball where they hit it. And it's just, it's just a special feeling.
While a bit too tired to join his friends for a jump over the Swilken Burn, Michael was able to conclude his trip on a positive note.
Yes, sir. Nice score.
With a par on the 18th at St. Andrews.
Nicely done. Scotland is over. We got about a week before we head to China where I get to see Hank again.
6 days in the land where the sport was born. Plenty of frustration for Michael Phelps. But a few reasons for hope. Almost 6,000 miles away, a coach will be waiting for him in China, armed with a new game plan and ready to grind.
Heading home, a couple days home, and then back on the road in China. I'll see you in China, Hank.
Next time on the Haney Project, the Michael Phelps Golf Tour heads to the Far East.
Hank's not even here. Where's the coach? Have you seen Hank? Good to see you.
Yeah. Okay, my board's over here. Your divot's over here. I hate that board so much. It pisses me off every time I see it.
The blisters, you're going to get the blisters. It takes some work.
I saw myself in the worst shape of my life. Yeah, you guys got to move back. I'm trying to warm up. No!